Please, if you are joining, kindly, if you can hear me and see my screen, just type on the comment section that you can hear me and you can see my screen so that I will know that you are hearing me and you can also see my screen. If you can hear me, kindly type on the comment section that you can hear me and you can also see my screen. Please let us know if you can hear me. Okay, that's very good. I can see some people replying that they can hear me and you can also see my screen. So that's very good. So let's just wait more for more people to join so that we can start immediately. It's not going to be a very long class. I will try as much as possible to I will try as much as possible to explain everything as fast as I could so that we will not waste much time. You understand? So I will not want us to waste much time. I know that most of us are just coming back from work and including me. It have not been long that I came back. Do you know that I have not even eaten? So I just have to quickly, arrange for the class so that we all can, have this class very fast and let's go and rest for today. So please, the people that are joining, if you can still hear me and see my screen, just let me know that you can hear me. So let's go. So today, as you can see, as you all can see on the screen, what you'll be seeing is the one of Agro Storage Business Masterclass. Today will be like a kind of foundation of the Agro Storage and profitable setup. I will be explaining what the business is all about, a kind of giving you a kind of basic view, you understand, for you to understand things to note as you're coming up, you understand. So, this is the season for you. We could have had this class earlier on, but I was still postponing it towards this time because I want, as we are having this class, it will be very fresh in all of us mind so that as we are doing this thing, as we are going into the storage, Egusi storage, everybody will know exactly what you are going into, and you will know exactly how to store the kind of bag you should buy and everything. Though most of these things that I'm talking about today is something that I've already recorded and posted on the our Telegram group. You understand? But most people complain that they can't access it, and so I'll just have to really arrange this one so that all of us can be at the same level as we all go. So I would not like the class to take a very long period of time. Just within 45 to 1 hour, we are done. You understand? So this is the day one. We are going to be having another one tomorrow, exactly by 8 p.m. so that we can understand the business that we are going to be hearing very well. Someone is saying, I'm not hearing you, sir. Please, if you can hear me, type you can hear me so that we'll know if it is from your network or is a general something, please. Please, if you can hear me, type you can hear me so that someone is saying that she can't hear me. So I want to know if it is a general something or it's just me that you can't hear. So Joyce is saying that she can hear me. I think you should kindly check your network. So we are going to be working with the slide. So as you know, see, this is the introduction to agro storage business. You understand? Most of us who are coming into this, I know that okay, some of us are already into the business. You might be doing it and all this. So I will still go ahead to explain it for people who have not, who are just joining us, who don't even know what the business is all about, how the business, how you can actually, make profit from this business. So overview of the agro storage business model. What agro storage business simply means is we buy farm products towards the harvesting period. We store it for a minimum of 16 weeks, then we start reselling them for a higher profit. You understand? We have so many farm products that we can store. It's not something that is, you can't do. You understand? So it's something that if you understand the timing, when to buy and when to sell, you understand? You're going to, know the exact particular product to start buying. You understand? Like people, there are some people who join this masterclass since February, March, April, May. You understand? Now we are in July. Some of them are still waiting till this April. See, for you to understand that it's not a business that you just have to go into like that. It's a seasonal business that you have to understand that okay, this is the season for this particular product we are going into. All of us can know that we are into the season of Egusi, you understand? Now is the season from now to the end of this, from now to next month, Egusi price will start coming down. They have already started coming down, you understand? From 170, it's already 115, and I believe that by next market, it will keep coming down from now till next month so that we can start buying. So, the agro storage business model is just, buying farm product towards the harvesting period, storing them for a minimum of 16 weeks, which is 4 months, you start reselling them for a higher profit. You understand? Then some people will be asking, okay, why storage is more profitable than farming? This particular, this thing, for the aspect of storage, for me, storage is more profitable than farming. Let me just give you an example. What even made how I even got to know about this storage business was, I was born and brought up in Enugu State, so I have very good passion for agriculture. I wanted to have a very big poultry farm in Enugu, and so I started scouting for okay, where can I learn about agriculture? So that was when I now got to know about one agri training school here in Abuja. So I have to move down to this Abuja for the agri training school. So as course of in the course of learning the agri, in the course of being in the school, I got to know about this storage. I was still in the school, in the school, the agri training school. So I have to, I got to know about the storage. I have to put some money inside. You understand? I started with easy 500K. You understand? That time a bag of Egusi was around that kind 35, 40K. I bought these bags of Egusi that 35, 40K. And after studying it for 16 weeks, which is 4 months, I bought around this August, around December. That was around 5 years ago. See, I sold bags of egusi that I bought for 40K. In fact, I buy the bag of egusi for 35,000. Then I paid 5,000 naira for logistics, making everything 40,000 per bag. You understand? So I sold this same bag for 95,000 naira after 4 months. So after this thing, I started okay. Some farmers that farm this product because now I'm the one bringing tractors to most communities here in Abuja. So because I'm the one bringing tractors to most communities here in Abuja, I know for sure their capacity. I know how much they put inside. I know how much they are getting. For example, now these people, for example, these farmers put use if you are a farmer, you use something like 200,000 naira to farm a goosey. Highest you will get after selling this thing it's 300 and something. You understand? Not the product, both your capital and profit 300 and something. You understand? Because the cost of production is very, very high. But imagine you buying some produce kind buying the same egusi that this farmer farm, buying this egusi and you're now selling it for as far as making 100% on top. You understand? So for me, storage is more profitable than farming. You understand? And all of us can't really go into the farming system because one of is the challenge of the cost of production is very, very high. And again, most of us are working. You understand? We don't even stay in those rural area, and we do not stay in those kind of places that we're going to see those kind of hectares of land. You understand? I was talking to one man on phone who is from this massacre. So I was telling him that it was okay. He called me that he found 4 plot of land. You know, if you see the way he was bragging that he found 4 plot of land, I was like, calm down, no, this 4 plot not even reach 1 hectare. A small boy here in Abuja farms up to, let's say, 4 hectares. You understand? So if I come and say, okay, these guys are really farming. You understand? So for me, studying is more profitable than farming. Then real life stories. You know, as I said, I'm born and brought up in Enugu. I relocated to Abuja just because of agri training school. To go there after going to the agri training school, I will now have to go back to Enugu to start my poultry farm, which is the main core reason why I'm coming to the school. But because of going to the school, I now got to know about storage. You understand? So I started the storage there in the school. In the way, no one waste time as they are talking about it. I follow them to the market. I connect with Mr. Yakubu. Are you understand? This was how me and Mr. Yakubu connected. So I connect with Mr. Yakubu, get to meet these guys. We started connecting. And do you understand? So this is something that I have done over the years. And for the past 5 years that I've been doing this, you can go back on your own, go and do your market visibility, check between the past 5 years. Egusi have consistently been giving 100% return. And why I like this egusi is because once it's time for the harvesting period, it will just be dropping with respect. After the harvesting period, they start going up. Most of these farm products that you see are consolidated this year and the price dropped a lot and all these things. Just watch what last year. Okay, for example, what makes most of these farm products price go down? It's not something like they are bringing in. Some people are saying it because they are importing things. Nothing like importation here in most of these things. Do you understand? It's only rice they import. And rice is something that even the importation, they even reach us. So, but for the key reason why most of these farm products dropped this year is because your network is skipping. Please, if you can still hear me, type on the comment section so that I know that you can still hear me. Do you understand? So the core reason why most of these farm products dropped is number one, the over increased it did from 2023/24. I bought bags of beans instead of 50,000, I sold for 180. You understand? I bought guinea corn at the rate of 20,000. 20,000, I sold for 60,000. Yeah, even if it is, I feel like around 60. So you can see that most of them overshoot and they can't continue like that. You understand? They can't just continue. Bags of for move from 100 and something to almost 500K. These things can't continue tripling, moving up that way. You understand? So this year, watch what is going to happen with beans. Beans is currently within 90K something, and your network is shaky. Okay, someone is saying that they can hear me. So watch what is going to happen by this thing. Once they start harvesting this, the price will drop more. And once the price drop, do you understand? And once the price drop, you're going to see that we are going to start buying. We are going to start buying. And we might likely do this storage high or this network. I think generally the network is bad because on my own the network is quite strong. This is 5G. Breaking is breaking. The network is not stable. Please, if you can hear me now, please kindly type on the comment section that you can hear me. I've changed network now. Shit. Is it okay now? Okay, some people are saying please continue. So let's continue because I think the network. Please kindly check your own network because mine over here is very stable. It's 5G over here. So okay, we can hear you. So let's go. So let's move to the next slide. The next thing we have here is identifying profitable agro products. This is where the main cocoa happens. When we are talking about profitable products, it's not that every other product is not profitable. Every product is good. But before you store any particular product, you have to know the key reason why you are storing this product. Do you understand? For example, products like corn. I always hammer this thing. Corn is not a bad product, but it's very good. Do you understand? Corn is good, but you don't. If see, first thing you have to identify is why am I doing storage? You understand? If you identify this reason why I'm doing storage, that is when you will now know the kind of product you should be storing. For example, I'll give you two categories of people. Some people are coming into storage because they want to make money. You understand? They want to, increase the kind of the money they have. They want to increase it. Do you understand? So now, some people are also doing storage because they want to buy farm products and keep so that they can be using it as a raw material for their products. People that do palm, something like agidi, palm, all this kind of, let's say people that run some kind of restaurant, they buy most of these things to keep, not to come and sell to you or to come and look for buyer again. They are buying it during that time that is very cheap so that they can use it and, doing this thing, continuous production for their business. Then they have another set of people who buys this product to keep, which is some people like me. I buy to keep, you understand? So that once the price increases, I'll do this thing. I will start selling for a higher profit. Do you understand? So now, first thing first, if you identify the reason why you want to go into this storage, that is what will now enhance you to know if the product you are going for is a profitable one. Like this, it goes direct to final consumers. For me, I come from Igbo land, and in Enugu State, for example, there's no restaurant you will go and you will not see egusi soup. Even if you don't see that soup, like no, but you must see egusi. Egusi is very high in demand. You understand? And people don't just buy it to come and keep it like that. Even if they keep it, it's something that they are using every day. You understand? And another thing you can understand now is that demand for this egusi is very high, and the supply is very limited. Be surprised. We only have just few states in Nigeria who is producing this egusi. You understand? Very few states. Nasarawa is the number one. Some part of Abuja and some Niger State and some part of Benue also. When we are talking about the production of this egusi, we are talking about people who are producing it in very large amount, not just two bag we farm one community farm, the other one did not farm. You understand? For Abuja as a whole, Abuja produces nothing less than 2,000 bags. You understand? So you have to identify profitable products. Number one profitable product for me is this egusi. You understand? Second one is paddy rice. Why I choose paddy rice again is because in as much as some of you be like, I buy paddy rice this year, it drop. Paddy rice growth, paddy rice, the price moved from 20,000 naira for this number six bag. You understand? Moved from that 20,000 naira to almost 50K. So you don't just expect it to keep moving like that. You understand? What is going to happen this new season that we are going to get? This is the new beginning for this storage for this year. Every product they will be selling next year. From now is the time they're going to be start storing it. Like this egusi, you understand? Egusi that we're going to be selling December, January. This is time to store it. After now, granite, corn, you understand? Gradually, every other product will come in place. So when you now reach next year and you'll be hearing a bag of a product is selling for so amount, this is the time they are doing most of those things. You understand? It's not that next year you will not start buying. This is the time. Do you understand? So paddy rice is a very profitable one for me. Soya beans is also a profitable one. The reason why I choose soya beans is because they don't farm it that much. And it's very hard to this soya beans is very hard. for production. You understand? Paddy rice is also good. But corn, almost every part of Nigeria farm corn. Even if they don't farm it in large quantity, but at least they produce some kind of, small amount for themselves. You understand? So this egusi, soya beans, paddy rice. You understand? And they also have to choose a product that goes around the nation. You understand? Every part of Nigeria eats egusi and we also do exports. Every part of Nigeria eats rice in as much as foreign rice comes in. But you have to understand that because of the high cost of living, people tend to now lower down to some kind of our normal Nigerian foreign over those normal big foreign rice. You understand? So because everybody wants to, people are now going for the normal Nigerian rice, it's now making the demand for our own local rice to go very high. You understand? Soya beans, they don't really farm it in every part of Nigeria, but we use soya beans for so many things. A lot of companies need it. You understand? So companies on their own always run out of stock. So they come to the market to buy, even if they follow you and do storage. It's not like all that. Even if you need 20,000 bags of corn, you can see it. But you can't see it like that in soya beans. You understand? So how to choose crop based on season and scarcity. One is that you have to understand the season that a particular product is meant to buy from. And another thing that I want us to understand tonight is that if you're understanding everything I'm saying, please can you type value in the comment section so that I know that we are following. So another thing I want us to understand this night about this system again. In as much as it's easy to buy egusi, but please and please don't just use because we are in the season and you start go and buy. No, you have to first of all see that okay, we are in the season, is price obeying the law of coming down. For example, we are in the season for this egusi, but we are not going to start buying now. Egusi is currently 115,000. We are going to keep calm. We are targeting 85K, 90K, all those kind of, once it reaches for me personally, I'll start buying at 90K. You understand? I'll start buying at 90K. Once I buy 90K, it drop to 85, I will buy again. I don't just buy like let's say 5 bag, 10 bag. You understand? And we do partnership. So that partnership, like this year, we are going to be studying nothing less than 2,000 bags. You understand? So these 2,000 bags we are talking about is not something that you come and say you buy in just one market. So we start buying from 90,000 downward. You understand? For example, see how I do my own. If I buy 90K, I buy 85, I buy 80K. Even if you even drop 75, I buy. You understand? As I'm buying, do you know what I will now do? After I finish buying all the money that I have, I will now calculate the whole number of bags, divide it by the amount, the amounts that I use in buying. I will now summon it up to a particular amount. Because now, for example, if I'm saying I buy a bag of egusi at the rate of 60,000, we buy 60, 65, 70. But after calculating the whole thing and divide, we now sum up everything now fall between 60K. You understand? So it's a kind of a game of, there's a way that I do the whole thing. You understand? So buying at the right price is another thing. Please don't see, I don't want anybody that participates in my masterclass to fall victim of buying at a very high price in any particular product. In as much as we are in this masterclass, I'll be trying as much as possible every product, even if I'm not studying that particular one, I'll try and watch out for the best price to start buying from. For example, people that bought Obono at the rate of 300, 400K, Jesus, can you understand it? Buying a bag of Obono 350, 400K, how much do you want to sell it? You understand? And you know that Obono is not something that everybody eat, or you will not say it's a mandatory something. People can easily walk out of it and buy another thing to use an argument. Do you understand? So yes, we have to, know, okay, this is the season and this is the price. Now we are in the season for egusi, we are not buying egusi now. We have to wait till the price come down to where we are supposed to start buying from. And if you know the price that I've been saying that we are going to start buying egusi, type it on the comment section so that I will know that you understand it. What price are we going to buy egusi this year? I don't want anybody to make any mistake. So now the next thing is past trend showing profits from storage. Crop like a municipality rice. I'll be dropping this one a kind of a picture on the group. You understand? This past trend is something that I've seen before. for the past for the past 5 years, Egusi have been consistently giving 100% and above. You understand? So Egusi is very, very profitable for me and for any other person. I'm talking about everything I'm going to be talking on this play. What is working for me? You understand? It's what is working for me. A lot of people don't really understand that. Okay, some people will be doing their own this the way they like, and market also plays a very vital role in this. You understand? Where you buy matters a lot. I stay in Abuja. In as much as you can buy egusi anywhere, you don't just come and buy egusi, for example, in Wuse market. You understand? You have to go into normal bush market and buy this farm product. You understand? Where I'm buying my own is at Kwari market in Abuja. Do you understand? So past trend, which is consistently doing 100% and above. Even if you store any particular product this year, and for people who stored beans before joining my masterclass, stock corn and all this thing, calm down. Just calm down, no worry. Try a egusi and see. The only thing wey go cause problem now when you no buy me gift by December. You understand? So let's go. So the next topic here is network. So do you understand? So the next topic here is sourcing from the right market. This sourcing from the right market, there are so many markets where you can buy this farm product from. You understand? Number one, and again, every product have the market that you're going to be buying these things from. Do you understand? For example, if you want to do a egusi storage, you can either do egusi in Akwanga market in Nasarawa and or Kwari market here in Abuja. You can also do it in I've forgotten the name of this market in Niger State. But do you know why I don't like doing egusi in Nasarawa? Nasarawa is very, very big. And Nasarawa is very, very big. And another thing that happens with Nasarawa market is that products can easily rust. Their own paid house. I don't like vendors do use to carry people's product at all. You understand? Oh, my neighbor. Wait, I don't want to go. So do you understand? So this thing, Nasarawa market, they used to teach people's product. Do you understand? So people that are wanted, if you're going to be studying in Nasarawa market this year, just try as much as possible to make provisions for your own personal warehouse. You understand? For your own personal warehouse. So is you can learn external space in the market, or you can also just know how to maneuver. But I will still advise, since I based here in Abuja, most of the people, most of us are going to be studying in Abuja. Kindly store here in Abuja. Let's store together. You understand? You can still go ahead and store in Niger, Nasarawa, any market of your choice. But I personally will be storing here in Abuja. I have a personal warehouse, both the partnership warehouse and all this is here in Abuja. So best market for sourcing every particular product. One thing you have to understand is that um, you have to understand that every particular product have the market that you're going to be buying it from. Product like corn, you have to buy corn from Kaduna. You don't just come to Abuja to do corn. They don't do corn storage here in Abuja. The product that they do very well here in Abuja, they see number one, paddy rice, not even as big as it's supposed to be. You understand? But as we go on, this business is something that is not everything I will explain here. As we move like in after this we once we are going to be studying another product, we should do this kind of live session. You understand? I'll be telling you the market to go and buy it, the place to buy it, and all these things. Then how to identify trusted vendors and avoid scam. Most of us came to this masterclass from Facebook. I run Facebook ad. There's one thing about Facebook. You just see someone who come and post. This is the season for a Egusi now, and buy a bag. It will not show you one big bag. You will not be saying a bag, something that they are selling in the bush market for 100 and something thousand. You will not come and say 70,000. Do you understand? You will not come and say 70,000. See, anything that looks too good today, you just come. And I will advise you, don't come and buy any product online. This is not online business. This is a physical business. You understand? Try as much as possible, go to the market, identify the market, Go to this market, buy and store by yourself. Because most of these things that happens is that you will buy there. Do you understand? If you buy through these vendors in online, when it is time to sell, they are not the ones to help you sell. Oh. One of the things I like about Mr. Yakubu is that any particular product that Mr. Yakubu helps you in buying, or any, for example, let's leave Mr. Yakubu aside. If you go to any market, key region market to buy this product to store, one thing they will do for you is that if you buy from any vendor, make sure you have a complete agreement with that vendor. When I want to sell, okay, if you help me sell, this is another big problem. Like for me, we don't encounter challenge on this. I've already told you guys that like this day we're going to be selling more than 2,000 bags. And in that 2,000 bags, you will not see me come online and say I'm selling a goosey, come and buy. No. You will not even see me personally on my Facebook page to come and post anything about storage. You will not even hear. If not training, you will not even know side storage. I'm telling you. Do you understand? So we have a lot of vendors, merchants coming from Lagos and different key regions. They come and buy this. Like, for example, Guinea corn that we stored, we are not selling one. We already have two big allergy. Once we say we are ready, they will just pack this product with the trailer back to Niger Republic. You understand? So this business is more dynamic than you think. So anything that looks too good, don't do it. If you want to buy, if you have a personal account on Facebook that you already trust, you can go ahead. But please, if you don't have anybody that you know, on Facebook, I have received a lot of messages, people complaining that they're scammed. So you on your own side, just mind the kind of the elders too to believe. Don't do that. You understand? I was speaking with Angie's Food yesterday, so she was, explaining. All of us know Angela, so she was explaining some kind of thing that is happening. That I was like, yeah, it happens. You understand? So it's something that you have to try as much as possible. Avoid these vendors. And how do you identify them? They always come with very cheap price to attract you. You understand? And any vendor that you are doing any business with, make sure that the name on the Facebook the profile is the same thing on the account number. You understand? And just try as much as possible. But I will always advise you use our personal recommended vendors, people like Goodness, because these are people that I know. I do business, I buy from them. You understand? So, and before you go ahead, confirm their name. You understand? So, practical tips to market negotiation and bulk buying. Then, this one is for people who are buying in large quantity. You understand? If you want to buy something like, let's say, 100 bags and above, you have to know that you are not going to be buying it in just one market. And if you want to come and buy it and they are paying vendor fee per each bag, it's going to be very expensive. Meet with one of the vendors in the market, negotiate with them. Mr. Yakubu is a very big man now, so he does not accept all this kind of negotiation. He calculates by number of bags. But I'm telling you, in case you are going to another market like Nasarawa or Niger, negotiate with them, you understand, so that they can do this thing, they move money from you, you understand. Don't just buy one. If you are buying 100 bags, make it clear to the person, I'm buying 100 bags. The vendor fee is supposed to be like 300K. Okay, what if I give you 200? You understand? Because you are giving them in bulk, they will accept. Then warehouse option. Another thing you have to know: are you owning a warehouse or renting? If you are doing anything less than 100 bucks, just Kukuma store in the market warehouse. Don't go and do owing. You understand? And another thing about owing house is that once you go and rent a personal warehouse by yourself outside the market, you are now the one taking full charge of it. For example, Mr. Yakubu does not move from the market. He does not take charge over warehouse that is outside the market. Because anything can happen. And you might target that Mr. Yakubu, that kind of thing. For example, now you came to Kwari Market, the market warehouse is already filled up. You understand? So there is no place for you to store again in the market. You will not be like, okay, let me now go and rent a external warehouse. It's advisable to do that. But you have to know that before doing that, take your do your due go to the level ask some questions, make sure that it's a safe place. You understand? So what I guys, anybody that is doing 3, 4, 5, 20 back, Kokuma just do it, get to the house. Do it by in the market warehouse and all this. Then things to avoid when selecting a storage location. Make sure that the place you are selecting there is no water leakage, there is no use of water. It's a place that this thing breeze enter. Don't just come and let one box like that. There is no this thing and heat will bring moisture in the product. So rent a place that is open, windows are open, but not like you be opening it every time when rain is falling. You understand? Like a ventilated location. So you have to note that, and also text. Know how the location is. Is it safe for you to store products there? You understand? Have there been any aspect of theft? Like for example, in the quarry market, someone is saying that your line is breaking. Please, if you can still hear me, tell me that you can still hear me in the comment section so that I will know that all of us are following. Do you understand? So now, packaging techniques for safe storage. Another thing you have to understand is that whenever you want to store any particular product, you have to know that there are things to use in storing them. If you're ahead, and another thing I want to note for you, every region have their own kind of bag. You understand? They have their own kind of bag. It's not just you come and buy anyhow bag. You know, you understand? Like for example, Kwali market have the kind of bag they use. Nasarawa market is more bigger. Nasarawa have bigger bag over Kwali market bag. Now that they are set, it's not too clear. I can, so please check your network. Check your network. You can hear me. So so let's go. So people can say they can hear me. Yes, I can hear you. So now you have to know that every market have their own kind of bag. You understand? For example, people in Nasarawa have their own kind of bag. Abuja have their own kind of bag. Benue have their own kind of bag. You understand? So whenever you are buying in any market region, know that okay, they have their own kind of bag. Then if you are buying from Abuja to take to Lagos, confirm the measurement. For example, you have to go to the Lagos market that you are going. Do you understand? Go there, check their own measurement. Okay, how many painters? Then you can confirm how many painters is also in this bag so that you will not come and buy and bring in Lagos and we are now running at a loss. You understand? There are different sizes. Make sure you do this calculation before buying any particular product. You understand? And we have different types of bag that you can use to store your product. You understand? We have this hermetic bag is for beans. You understand? People who are going to be doing bean storage, I'll be dropping a picture of the pigs bag to use and store beans. You don't just store beans with any how bag. The same way the way we store egusi is different from the way we stored beans. Like last year, we did not put, even no, it's not even last year. Since I've been storing egusi, I don't use chemical or tablet to store egusi. I store it. One the thing I make sure is that I buy very well dried egusi finish. Do you understand? I buy well dried egusi and I'm done. Once I store them, the market warehouse already have this thing. My own personal warehouse that is for a partnership and all this thing have a ventilated location. You understand? So it's not, and we take proper care of it. And another thing you have to note is that you don't drop them on just a normal floor. There's a pellet that we drop on the ground. You can either don't keep carton, keep plank, you understand, on the ground or wood. You can put it and drop the bag on top. You understand? And also always inspect. Do your weekly inspection. Go and check them. You understand? Then these are different types of bag. We have traditional bag. This is the type of bag you use in storing grain product like corn, egusi. But this particular this hermetic bag is the type of bag that there is leather inside. We use it to store beans, and this hermetic drum also we use it to store beans. But you know it's very very expensive. You can't be buying beans to store, and they are using drum to come and store it. You understand? How many drum are you going to buy? You understand? We that used to store how many thousands of bags. So we normally use this pigs bag. You understand? To store. So if you are still following up till now and they are understanding what I'm saying, type value on the comment section so that I will know that we are following. We already rounding up. I told you guys 45 to 1 hour we are done. I want to finish up so that I can start asking your questions. But when you're asking your questions, note that we still have day two. We still have the day two of this masterclass. You understand? So that day two, most of the questions you are asking will still be there. I don't know if we should ask the questions today or we should hold it till tomorrow. We'll not ask questions and everything, but you can still drop your questions. If it's something that I'll answer this night, I'll answer it. So type value so that I will know that we are following. So let's go to the next one. So this is a storage setup checklist. You understand? Something that I've been saying. tools and material you need. You understand? If you want to go into storage this year, you want to store egusi, carry your pen and paper now. The first thing you need your money. You can't do it without money. You understand? You need your money. Two, you have to identify the market you are buying this product from. Are you going to buy in Abuja? Are you going to buy in Nasarawa? Are you going to buy in Niger State? And I will also be dropping a picture of the particular product that we are going to be doing this thing. That we the particular picture of the egusi that we are going to be storing. We don't just store any kind of product. You understand? Then after keeping your money, identifying the market you are going to, have a contact in the market. Don't just go in the market. If you go in the market like that, they will cheat you. You understand? They will cheat you. So you on your own side have to know that okay, I have someone. For people who are coming in Abuja, different places, people who are coming to the market in Abuja to visit us. I always say it. Always call us on time. You understand? Because why I'm trying to limit it is that, see, I don't want in a situation whereby, for example, 20 people visit me in the market. I'm not giving all of you attention. You understand? I'm a woman and I can't come and be attending. You see, that kind and we can't come in the market and be doing like we're doing gathering. You understand? You have to understand how these people behave. Like if people are planning to buy the quarry market or any market, do it with wisdom. If there's nothing to fear about, but I always prefer something like five, six, seven, 10 people. We just talk, not come and carry crowd and fool everywhere. We are up to more than 1,500 in this masterclass. So it's not something that will come and carry the whole crowd. Do you understand? So first thing, keep your money, identify the market, have person in the market, then be in this masterclass group. If you like, exit. If you exit, I'm not adding you back. I'm telling you the honest truth. So be in the masterclass group. That's why I don't want us to come and use too much messages and this thing to make the group to be unconducive for everyone. I want the thing to for the information to keep flowing. I might open it this night so that all of us can talk, blah blah blah. But after this night, I don't it again because some people will not carry the link and all this thing and come. I don't want that. Do you understand? So have you written it down? Keep your money, do this thing, identify the market you are buying from. Are you buying in Abuja? Are you buying in Nasarawa? Identify the market. Have a vendor there. You understand? Most of these key vendors that I drop in the masterclass group, make them your friend. These are the people that are going to be guiding you. Okay, when you want to go into your food stop. And guess what? Let me be telling you guys, we are going to be hosting a very powerful woman. See, a very powerful woman who have been into food stop business and have opened a lot of brand now that people are even ordering from her from abroad and so many places. So I'll be hosting someone very, very powerful to guide us on the aspect of food stuff. I would like her to coach us, not only me talking every time. So just don't worry, a lot of values are packed, and we're going to make so much money from this year. So if you think that you're going to make money from this ABC, type money, 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 money on the comment section. I want us to feel the vibe. So you understand the next thing, how to handle grains during offloading and stacking. If you are buying in the market warehouse, you don't really have a problem. You understand? Like in Kwari market, sorry, you don't have a problem. Because why I'm saying is you don't have a problem is because people that work for us here in Kwari market are people that understands it. But if you are going on your own to store in markets like Nasarawa, Niger, or any location that you stay, please watch how they are offloading and all these things. For example, you don't just allow them to scatter the bag. Once they scatter the bag, one thing that will happen is that once they scatter the bag, one thing that will happen is that the bag will stack. And another thing you have to be mindful of, as they are loading it, stacking it, and all these things, sometimes the bag will tear one side. Before you know it now, the thing will stop, this thing will start leaking from there. And you will go, you will not come back. You will not say that one bag don't reduce. You understand? Anytime you store anywhere, both in your own warehouse, you find very well. You understand? Please, not hearing anymore. Please. If you can hear me, please let me so that someone is saying that they can't hear me, the audio is lost. So please type if you can hear me. So do you understand? So you have to make sure, identify. Don't just come and and what do oga. Like me, see, I help. One thing I don't do is that I don't come and carry giddy giddy giddy, but I make sure I take every details of what is happening. You understand? I take details of everything that is happening in the market. You know, in the market as we are studying the number of bags and everything. One thing I want you to do is that see, be a very. This is a business. Don't just see it like no. Even if you are going to do partnership with us and all these things, you know what you are going to do. Once we come back, Mr. John, how much do you guys buy today? You understand? To confirm, okay, today 23rd, 24th of July, and this is how much they buy and all these things. You have to write it down. You understand? This is how much we buy. This is how we do it. This is so that even after outside this masterclass of it, you can know. And note the time that we are buying, note the price we are buying. Then next year, depending on how inflation do and everything, how they increase, you now know, okay, if this particular price is supposed to come down to this price we bought last year, or it's going to stop somewhere. A lot of people missed out last year on Egusi because they were waiting it. Last year they missed out because they were waiting Egusi at the rate of 50,000. You know, we bought 50 last 2 years, we sold for 150. We bought 60 last year, we sold for 165. Are you understanding? So some of them we were still waiting Egusi at the rate of 50,000. Some people will now be like, okay, since we bought 60, why can't we buy 70? Inflation will be your mate, too. You understand? And again, the cost of production is making most of these farmers they don't want to bring down this price too much for and all these things because they will not be the one to run at a loss. And imagine if we buy 80,000 naira, 85, 90 and sell for 180, 190. I beg no try. We try now. You understand? We still need 100%. So then record keeping is what I've been saying. Keep proper record of everything. Make sure you document everything. You understand? Don't just come and add data. Make sure you document everything, the date you buy, the price you buy from, and the gain, and the amount that you put this year. For example, you on your own side can decide, okay, this year I'll be using 300k, 500k to buy. You understand? So as you are using 300k, 500k to buy, what you are going to do is that this year I use 500 as both my capital. But inside that your capital, you still remove logistics money. This year, because of the wahala of this whole thing that is happening of increase of everything in the market, um, I'm seeing that the market warehouse this year might be adding money. This 1,000 is something that I've been able since over when I started 5 years ago. Now 1,000, okay, they were doing 500. After 2 years, I started. Then I migrate to 1,000. But now they are trying to push it to 1,500 or 2,000. But I'm still trying all my possible best to make sure that I secure this 1,000 naira day for everybody in the massacre. Anybody that is coming to market to store with us and everything will store within 1,000 naira per bag. You understand? Not 1,500 or 2,000. But let's see how it goes. If it's something that we can still do, it's fine. I want us, since okay, all of us have agreed we are going to carry on the questions and answer tomorrow, right? That's very fine. So let's just see. We are having only just 9 minutes remaining to go. So then prices for vendor, this one don't increase already. Like last year we did for 3,000 naira per bag for vendor fee and 1,000 naira for warehouse per bag and 1,000 naira also for security, making everything 5,000 naira per bag. But the way I'm seeing these vendors, this just they complain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But let's see, you understand? But I'll still be updating everybody, you understand? So once if the vendors, because this vendor of 18 is not only Mr. Yakubu aspect, you understand? It's general vendor something, you understand? You meet this one, you will hear 5,000. Even self, some people are doing 5k now already. You understand? So, but it depends. Let's see how it goes. You understand? Let's watch the whole pricing and everything and how the vendors will behave. So if there is any changes, I'm saying that the vendor fee will change, market warehouse fee will change, security fee will change. But in as much as all these things are changing, we are going to, we don't just rush. I'm going to make sure that we get a very good deal for everybody. You understand? Then people who are asking much questions about partnership aspect, hold on. You know what is holding most of the questions they are asking about this partnership is because of the price. Once we got in conclusion, this partnership is not only me that handles it. I have team like Blessing, you understand? I'll be introducing Blessing on Sunday on our live session regarding the partnership so that she can talk to us. Blessing is the head of operation for the Green Sprout Innovations Limited. So she'll be talking to us about the partnership. So once we got in conclusion that okay, this is the price that we are buying from, we can go ahead. So thank you so much for staying with us up to this moment. This is almost 1 hour. If you got value from this live session, kindly type value, 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 value. I'll be opening the group so that all of us can set up in the group. If you got value, you can also go to the group and type value. Then if you have someone who you like to invite to this class, participate in the tomorrow's this thing, try as much as possible, invite the person and make sure that the person understand how this business work before going into the business. So thank you so much, vendors. I have told you just calm down, don't rush for the vendor fee aspect. Say Mr. Yakubu is a very big man, you understand. Sincerely, please use your expertise and relationship with existing vendors to make the China citizen thanks in advance. I will do that. Mr. Yakubu now my mom, but it's not only Mr. Yakubu, you understand. It's something that yes, it involves all the vendors. But Mr. Yakubu now our person, you understand. Do you know why Mr. Yakubu don't want to come Mr. Yakubu don't want me to add him in our masterclass group? Yeah, see, I added Mr. Yakubu one time ago. Do you know that Mr. Google received up to 100 messages in just 1 day? He tell me, I'm like, come on. Do you understand? So, but it's fine. You understand? You can still always call him for advice, guidance. If you have any questions you want to ask him, always call him. But please mind you, these are very, very big, and all these things because you have participated in a masterclass and it gives you access, to get their contact and talk with them. Please always talk to them with respect and all the things. Mr. Yakubu is my own Oga. You know what him be my own Oga? He's my own Oga. You understand? So I call him the maximum respect. Both Jemiru, all my personal vendors, all these are our recommended vendors. Always patronize them. Goodness, Mrs. Gloria Ngozi, Mr. I don't forget his name. So always patronize them. You understand? Patronize them. They are very, very good. So thank you so much for participating on today's live session. So tomorrow, see you by 8 p.m. and let's go to the group. Thank you so much. And see you soon. So I will end the live session now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So do have a really great night and everything will go well. Thank you.